Hello, my name is Michelle Worthington, and I am the author of the Sass and Traz series. Today we are reading from Book 1, Sass and Traz Save the Library, and we are up to Chapter 11. Over a small cup of instant coffee and the rest of a cold hot dog, Einstein listened as the twins explained the trouble they were having coming up with ideas to save the library. The only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library, said Einstein. See, I told you he was a genius, smiled Miss Burns. Well, we also have to know how to save the library. Otherwise, there will be no location to visit, said Sass. No, my friend, the location of the library is the answer. This magic that brought me here might not be as random as you think. Have you read about my theory of spookiness? No, the twins said in unison. What is with that? Why is the relativity one so famous? Seriously, it really is the most boring. Einstein sighed and shrugged. Anywho, the theory of spookiness involves a pair of particles linked by the strange quantum property of entanglement. The twins looked blankly at each other. Miss Burns blinked. Einstein shook his head. Let me explain. It's really pretty cool. When two particles are created at the same point and instant in space and time, they can separate but still have force over one another. My theory is that when something is written down, the author is creating something from nothing, but that something might already exist in space and time. In the right location with the right magnet, those two somethings can meet. The hill the library is built on is full of magnetic rock. We learned about it in science last term. Maybe it magnetized the metal card case? Asked Traz. That's probable, said Einstein. But that only explains why this particular library is so special, not how we can save the books. With a deep, tragic sigh, Miss Burns turned away. Sass knew how much she loved her job. She lived and breathed books. It was unimaginable for Miss Burns to do anything else but share her love of reading with the town. It had been a lovely dream while it lasted, and now it's over. It's not over. You can help us save the library, can't you, Einstein? Begged Sass. Miss Burns was no longer listening. Perhaps it is silly to have dreams when you're only very ordinary and not clever enough to do anything important. What you do is the most important job ever, said Sass. You made me fall in love with books. You helped me learn how to dream. If you don't dream dreams and make wonderful plans for the future, then you can't be disappointed, said Miss Burns. I had such plans for the library. Plans for the books? Asked Traz, holding back his own wave of tears. It's not the books, it's the people. Einstein took her hand and patted her shoulder as the tears dropped onto her cheeks. His hair made him look a little bit unhinged, but Sass had never seen eyes as kind or deep with thought, except maybe those of her own twin brother. She wondered just how smart Traz was when he wasn't trying so hard to be normal. Students come to sit down in the quiet corners of my book-lined room and do their homework. Lonely people come to find clubs to join. Newcomers read the local papers and the stories that help us understand each other, she said, her eyes shiny. I understand, said Einstein. And there might be a way to save the library if you are also willing to risk losing it. Call the mayor. I would like to tell him a story.